Guys, Ryan Binoff here, blogging from paradise, debuting the summer line, the Blogging Paradise summer line. We're doing a little bit of shopping, getting ready for our trip to Cyprus, and I thought, I think the folks who designed it have more of a casual connotation here, but me and my close friends from high school, maybe more literal. Yeah, we're just relaxed folks. So guys, today we're talking about, I give these travel blogging tips, and blogging tips and all that good stuff. But today I wanted to delve a little bit into a story. I'm going to start telling stories through my videos, or at least for this post. Sometimes I say that and never do it again. But no, I intend to, because I have a lot of colorful stories on the road. And of course, you got to buy the ebooks. You know that by now. Buy How My Wildest Travel Experiences Help You Become a Successful Blogger. And any more of my 1, 2, 5, or 10 more of my 125 ebooks on Amazon. Because I talk about these wild, really woolly, wild, wacky travel stories in depth, and they're very colorful, and it's not your average travel book. When I talk about my travel stories, it's definitely not your average blogging tips ebooks. They're really, really good. They're fun, help you live your fun, live your dreams. So buy a bunch of those ebooks today. And it's Blogging from Paradise. Look that up on Amazon. I'm going to talk about the most wild, or I should say wildest, non-germ phobic story from my world travels, and it happened in India. Well, it didn't shock a lot of folks. You see some wacky stuff in India. A lot of normal stuff, a lot of wacky stuff, like anywhere in the world. But India, there's a lot of color to it, a lot of flavor to it, which I love. And after I almost died in Kovalam, well, actually in Muhammad, really horrible Jardy, and I waited way too long to go to the doctors. I was up for Gollum tryouts. I was really, I lost like 20 pounds at least over a course of weeks, and almost died. Really dangerously dehydrated, and just, it was my fault for waiting too long to go to the hospital. But after this situation, I became a little bit like Monk from the TV show Monk. That's now off the air, but you could probably find it on replays on USA Network. And I was like Monk. I was so fucking germ phobic, like this character, or like anybody, maybe like Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory, because I was just paranoid as hell that I was going to get Jardian again, or get sick as hell. And I mean, when you almost die, it's one thing when you're really sick and like, oh my god, I have food poisoning for 1 or 2 days, which sucks. But imagine that feeling of nausea and losing all that body weight and fluid, and like my toilet looked like a Jackson Pollock painting after the back end stuff. It was just like liquid both, and it was horrible. I just, within a day or two of passing away, that type of weakness, gone. Certainly not like this guy, although he's not huge. But I was in Chennai. Kelly and I were in Chennai after that. Got better in Kovalam. That was my convalescing, and I was still recovering in Chennai. But I saw a bucket, pail beside a food stand out on the street in Chennai. So it was a big bucket, and I knew right away what it was. It was where you wash your hands. Now, since I didn't want to die, and since I was terribly paranoid about the germ thing, I would never go near one of these places. I would just never go near one of these places. So it's like, I kept my distance, but I just wanted to observe, something totally observe. You may have a travel story that you could share on your blog or through an ebook, make income through it. No, I didn't. But I basically, I was about 10, 15 feet away, and I started watching. So I saw people going up in there, and I knew right away what it was. People washed their hands in the bucket, running water. And obviously there are so many places where there are, but some of these places on the street, you're just like, whatever. Almost like eat with your feet. I wouldn't be surprised to see that, which, for another blog post, I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it was along the way. But the thing was, guys, people are just washing their hands in a bucket, no soap. And to most people, and you're thinking non-germ phobic, that would be more than enough to just be like, oh, that's so disgusting. It's just starting. So I'm seeing that people just, everybody just going up, not washing their hands, just running water, and then putting them right back in. So obviously the germs are just circulating in there. Then after you this is how we do things here. It's very, very off the wall. You guys know this shit goes down. After that, I saw a jungle crow in Sri Lanka and southern India, maybe northern India too. They have thing called jungle crows. They're big, aggressive. The one would like fly down, almost nab Kelly in her hair. And the head, they were like really, really wild, beast-like, pterodactyl impersonating crows that were just hardcore. So these freaking guys swooped the frickin' aggressive as hell, you know, balls the size of stones, boulders. And this thing swoops in after the people are just rinsing, just whatever, putting their hands in there, putting them back in, all the same folks, all the same germs, and that was enough. I'm like, oh my God, okay. And then the freaking jungle crow starts drinking out of the bucket. And I'm just like, people are not washing their hands. They're running water up there. They're putting water on their hands, dipping them back in all these germs, and they're going to eat at this street hut next to it. It just made me sick. And I saw the jungle crow drinking water right out of it. And then after that, people go in, stick their hands right in there. After they see it, they don't give a shit. So I'm like, whatever, you know. And the thing that took the taco is this guy walks over about a minute later, and I'm just watching it, just observing. After the people, everybody dips their grubby paws in there. We're talking like 5-10 people, and a jungle crow comes in and drinks out of it. God knows where their mouths have been. I mean, all over the street with the garbage, and forget about it. They just eat vermin and rotted animals and shit sandwiches. And this guy walks up, picks up the whole pail, whole bucket. God's honest truth, ask Kelly, she was there, to the mouth, out. It's filthy, germ-infested filth water. He starts swishing it around in his mouth, the jungle crow, making dookie in there, drinking, people with all their hands, swishing it, gargles with it. I'm on the side, I'm almost vomiting. It was just the most vile thing I'd seen in my life, and I've seen a lot of vile things on the road. And this took the taco. Swishes it, right back in the bucket. He clams it out. And that, my friends, is the most non-germ phobic, wildest non-germ phobic story I have to share with you, blogging from paradise around the world. Think about that if you want to lose weight before the next time you eat. Guys, that's it for today. Buy How My Wildest Travel Experiences Can Help You Become a Successful Blogger. I'll link into it below. You'll see my ebooks all over the place. Buy them all. King Aegon, burn them all. King Aegon. The Mad King, or Ares? Well, the Mad King. I'm saying buy them all. Or, you know, at least 5 or 10. But definitely buy them today. Click on that link. Click on the link below. Go to the website. Go to the right-hand side. Click to buy. Click that. Buy it and enjoy. Have so much fun with them. And until next time, enjoy paradise.